Right lads, and FAI Cup semi-final weekend is officially over, so why not take a look back at the two results. First up is that, in all honesty, fairly surprising result down at Turner's Cross between Cork City and St. Pat's. 3-0, of course, to Cork City. I was, of course, down at this game, and I will touch on Pat's in a bit, but starting off with Cork, I think a lot of people can agree, deserved win. Went into that game, obviously off the back of what's been a fairly rough season so far, but went into that semi-final with the belief, with a game plan, executed it pretty much perfectly from minute one. Shawnee Maguire, obviously brilliant. Evan McLaughlin with the 2 goals as well. You could tell just by watching them on the pitch, that was a team who really wanted to get into that final. Again, once again, considering the fact that their league form has been so poor, that it did obviously mean a lot, both to the players on the pitch, the staff, and obviously the fans as well. Getting to a FAI Cup semi-final for the first time since, 2018. Yeah, you can't really fault Cork at all. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. From Pat's perspective, diabolical, realistically. I remember seeing Stephen Bradley there saying in an interview about showing every sort of respect that you play. I don't think Pats did that. I think they went down to Cork expecting to win that game, just expecting to show up, and because Cork were in 10th place because they were struggling so much that, they'd have an easy game. That wasn't the reality at all, and I think it was just, in all honesty, a lazy performance. To be 1-0 down going into half-time and not use that as a kind of cop-on as a professional footballer to say, right, we're in a cup semi-final, let's go out, let's raise the second half. It just didn't seem like any of them were cued in. I don't know if it was a case of the fact that they thought the game was going to be called off because of the weather, but again, you're a professional footballer. You should still be able to turn on even if you are given short notice that the game is going to be going ahead. But yeah, onto the Rovers and Kerry game. Look, I think everybody wanted to be able to back Kerry and hope there would be some sort of fairy tale result, but I think the performance on the pitch kind of just did reflect the gulf in the two sides. It was a very typical Rovers performance, very professional. Graham Burke arguably could have got a red card, but yeah, just kind of very typical of Rovers this season. I think the quality the Rovers have been at this season, realistically, this is going to be their best season under Stephen Bradley, even if they don't win the cup in the end and get the double. But look, at to Kerry's credit, still a massive achievement for them, getting to the semi-finals. They brought a massive crowd down as well, up to 32 Tala. Look, obviously not the result they wanted, but I think everybody kind of knew with that draw it was probably going to be a bridge too far with Kerry facing Rovers. I'd like to say they came up and, put in a valiant performance, but, lads, they did ship 6 goals. Whatever way you try to dress it up. Again, that kind of just more so reflects the gulf in the quality between the two sides more than anything. But of course, lads, do feel free to leave your opinions in the comments below on these two games.